Hi guys, welcome all of you to my channel. So my name is Harshith Varma. So today in this video we are going to learn about large language models. So if you are following my channel from past few days, you already know that I'm keeping videos on N8 automation. But to make it more accessible and more understandable to all the people, so I have started this series that is nothing but understanding the concepts of LLMs and other things so that the innate and automation flow can be easily understood because only when we know basics, then only we can answer them. So that's why. So we are going to start this series called LLM Concepts Explained. So in this first video is going to be about what are large language models. So let us start the video. What are large language models? So large language models are like extremely advanced computer programs that can read, write, and understand human language. They have been trained on lot of data like textbooks or websites and articles. So what is LLM means? In simple terms, it is anything that can answer the questions of users. So that answers can be either in text form or audio form or video form or even image form. So how this LLM is working means they have been trained by lots of data like even some textbooks, YouTube videos, and so many other things. So consider it like this way. Let us think that a human has been born today. So do you think that this human will know all the things on the day he was born? Definitely not, right? So because of his parents or society beside him, they will teach him lot of things and they will ingest all those things in his brain. So that's why one day he will become a master of it and he will speak like a champion. So the same way is about LLMs. LLMs don't know anything, but the developers who has developed LLMs has given it a lots of data like textbooks or websites or articles data so that they learn how usually people talk and write. So based on that, only they will give us a response similarly like a human. And think of LLM as a supercharged language assistant. So, for example, you can give it a question or a task in a normal language, that is in English, or else you can give in any other languages also. Now it's accepting all other languages, almost every language. So almost every language is supporting. And first, when we give the question to the LLM, so it will understand what do you mean. That means what our question means. What our question means, and then it will respond it in clearly like a human language, because as we have given lots of training data to the LLM, that means the developers who developed the LLM has given lots and lots of data to the LLM, so that when a user gives any particular question, it will have all those memory, right? Based on that memory, naturally how human will give answers to us, in that way only it can easily give any answers based on the training data which it has. So this is simply LLM. And let us see about some leading LLMs in 2025. OpenAI is GPT 4.5. It's very, very famous, which is nothing but ChatGPT models. So it first came to market in 2019 or somewhere around that time, but it didn't become famous by that time. Suddenly, when GPT-3 was announced in 2022 December, almost like a miracle, this ChatGPT and OpenAI and all other LLMs has become famous. So when ChatGPT has launched their model, immediately companies like big companies like Google or Facebook has started their models also. So they have given a lot of models initially. Even ChatGPT has been started from initial models. When it became famous, it is with GPT 3.0. That means GPT 3 now. But the advanced models have came, and day by day LLMs were evolving, and GPT is at 4.5 model right now. And also Google has developed so many models. Initially, they have released a model called Bird and different other models. Now they're in their advanced model, which is Gemini. and they day by day they are also trying to improve their models accuracy, and they are creating different models. Currently we are in 2.5 Gemini model, which is the most advanced Gemini model as of now. And this Gemini model is a superior for answering the reasoning type of questions and coding abilities. Also it has a lot of coding abilities similar to Google Meta, which is nothing but a Facebook company, has also developed their models, and they're also day by day improving their models, and their models were specifically for good efficiency they can be used. And there is another model which is very famous right now, which is called a cloud model, which is developed by the company called Anthropic. They are releasing these cloud models, and currently their advanced model is this cloud 4, which can be used for analyzing the complex analytical tasks. So these are different leading LLMs in 2025. And we also have specialized contenders. Maybe they can be like Alibaba's Quen 2.5 or DeepSeek's R1. So nowadays we are seeing YouTube and other internet resources that they're flooding with one model from China that is nothing but a DeepSeek, because they mentioned that DeepSeek developers, it has outperformed almost every LLM in the market right now. So this is going to be their number one model either they're climbing. So that's why it became more famous, and it can do deep research and all other things also. So day by day, the LLMs have been improving a lot, because first when ChatGPT became famous, we know that only when we give a chat message, that means input message, it used to give me or give us output message, but it can't do any other tasks. But now the thing is different. Now the thing is that all models were able to generate images. They're able to read our documents. After reading those documents, they're able to answer our questions based on the information which we want from the documents. So, like this, day by day, these LLM models were evolving. You can clearly see when ChatGPT became famous in 2022 December, it only offers as a text to text messages. But now we can see that it is giving us all kind of inputs and all kind of outputs. Like you can see recently, VO3 has been launched by Google, which can generate super videos, and ChatGPT is already giving us some good images and text kind of messages, and it is able to read different documents, and is able to answer all those questions. So in that way, day by day, these LLMs were evolving much superior. Now let's see the key trends of LLMs in 2025. So first one is multimodal fusion. So this one which we have discussed right now, right? So it is nothing but seamless integration of text messages, images, audio, or even video for comprehensive understanding and rich diverse outputs. So this is the one thing, and domain specialization, because this domain specialization is used by a lot of companies right now. So for example, best example for this is called Gita GPT. So there is a website in Google which is called Gita GPT. We have Bhagavad Gita book, right? Previously in the past, if we have any doubts from Bhagavad Gita, two things we can do. We have to do. That is, one is either learning it or else asking the others who know about it. But now this model has been came so that whenever we have any particular doubt in Bhagavad Gita, we can directly go to gitagpt.com and ask any question regarding Bhagavad Gita to it. It can automatically read the Bhagavad Gita and it will answer us based on Bhagavad Gita, how Sri Krishna has told us to live. So this is about domain specialization. That means this is one example, Gita GPT. There were a lot of other models which were created on this basis of domain specialization. That means they were specialized in one particular domain so that they can answer each and every questions. And one of the most important trend in 2025 regarding this generative AI is autonomous agents. Agents. So we are hearing this word each and every time. So what are these agents? So these agents are nothing but a specialized AI system which can work on its own, which can think on its own, which can plan the tasks, and which can execute them. So if we compare normal LLM with these autonomous agents, means normal LLMs will take an input from us and it will find the output and it will give us the output. But these agents were somewhat different. For example, let's take an example of booking a train tickets. So normally, if we tell ChatGPT to book train tickets, means will it book the ticket for us? No, it maybe gives us the steps to be followed to book a train ticket. But agents were different. So what these agents can do is that so they can go to IRCTC website automatically. I will not tell them to go to IRCTC. I will tell them book a train ticket from place A to place B at a particular time to me. Book me a cheaper time. Like that, I can tell. So it can go to IRCTC and then it can search trains for me. So as I told to book the somewhat reasonable tickets in price, so it will check for fair prices and also it will compare other train prices. And finally, on behalf of me, it can pay the amount and it can book the ticket finally. So this is what is called an agent. That means it can act on our behalf. So we don't need to give any constant input. Initially, if we give a single input at the starting, means it will do all the things which a human can do in an automated way. So this is the use of autonomous agents, and it's become way more famous in 2025. And also, we have one more thing that is called real-time reasoning. So these models were being used for real-time reasoning also, which became very integral and crucial part in developing these models. So now let us see some kind of real world applications in which these LLMs were useful in every day. So one is nothing but vibe coding. So vibe coding is nothing but doing the coding with the help of LLMs. So previously, if we want to do any particular coding, means first we need to learn that completely. So we need to uh, practice, and also when we start doing the work, it will take a lot of time. But this vibe coding is nothing but we can do any kind of applications within less than 10 minutes. That too without any coding knowledge. So that means simply if we know what is the use case and how to proceed. I mean, if we can provide it some logics, means even if we don't know any particular coding, it can, I mean, the LLMs can easily write the code for us and they will give us the code. That is the meaning of vibe coding. And nowadays, a lot of people were using this vibe coding to improve their coding skills. So this can easily give coding to the person so that the time which will take for the different IT employees will be reduced because of this vibe coding so that automatically the AI system is giving them. So if a person in previously, if he takes 30 days to complete a task, so with LLM, they can easily write the code within 2 days only. So these 2 days also I'm taking because there will be lot of pros and cons, right? Once if we ask the code means it will give, but there will be some bugs. To fix all those bugs, it will usually take 30 days per any person means. So now it's taking just 2 days to write the code initially and analyze that code, review that code, and if there were any changes to it, they can again give them to LLM and LLM will give answer to it once again. Like that, it's become very easy. And also we have AI MindMate, which is nothing but ChatGPT's emotional support system, which can offer personalized mental wellness. So they are providing this kind of things, ChatGPT. And also there is one more important thing which Google has developed, that is nothing but Dolphin Gemma. So it can understand the vocalizations of dolphins and it can tell us what they were actually communicating. So you can see, right, how brilliant these LLM models or how brilliantly Google has developed. So with this, we can even speak with some animals which don't know human language, and humans can understand animals' language which don't know their language. So this is the use of one more LLM. So these are all the some real world applications of LLMs. There are a lot of more. So you can use a lot more in the real world. And let's see the strengths and the limitations of modern day LLMs. So first, let us go with the strengths. One is natural communication, so which we already know that we can communicate it in a natural language, and cross-modal versatility, so which is nothing but taking video kind of input, audio, and even producing all kinds of outputs like video, audio, text, and images kinds of outputs. So it is nothing but cross-modal versatility and specialized precision, which is nothing but a model which is aligned on a specific domain, which also we have discussed previously. Now let's see the challenges. So first challenge is hallucination. That means if we give one input means to the model, sometimes it will give answer which is not at all related to the input. So this is called as hallucination, because sometimes our model is being hallucinated, and if we ask about one input means it is giving about another answer. So this is nothing but hallucinations. Currently there were different hallucination issues in LLM models, and day by day they were being improved. And also bias and fairness. Sometimes these LLM models might give answers based on rationality, or even we can say religion or country. So sometimes these models were giving answers based on country, religion, or rationality. That means they were thinking that one thing is superior to another thing. This is also one of the challenge in LLMs. But day by day, the developers were improving these kind of things also, and even resource demands also. Because when we are using LLM, there will be lot of energy consumption and computational requirements, and certain industries, for example, to use these LLMs. In the backend, there will be servers which were running, right? Their servers were running on different NVIDIA chips, right? Not only NVIDIA chip, there will be different chips providers. LLMs can use any of them, but ChatGPT is using NVIDIA chips. So when using these chips, there will be a lot of cost which will be occurred for them. So these kind of energy consumption and the computational requirements, even some water source requirement is also used. So you may ask me why water is used for LLMs, because okay, let's think that let's take an example of ChatGPT only, which is very famous in the world right now. So to run it, there will be servers in the backend, right? Those servers will be heated up because every time 24 hours any user in the world is using them, some users, so they'll be heated up. So that's why. So when they heat up, they need some water to cool them, right? So ChatGPT and some other websites have mentioned that for only cooling of the ChatGPT servers, they were taking thousands of gallons of water each and every day. So they're using 1,000+ gallons of water each and every day just to cool the servers which were running using LLM. So you can easily understand how important water is also with respect to cooling down the LLM systems. That means LLM servers in the backend. So yeah, that's all about LLMs.